Hey there, it's Coach Tim, the Steps Challenge. Yesterday I got 48.65. I never did walk in the afternoons. Probably I would have got closer to 7 or 8 if I would have walked. Today, tune in. We're going to find out how to save a marriage, which will also save your business. And how's that? So what I'm going to open up with is first, what made me think a lot about this and cross-contextualize it is a book called Mating in Activity, Esther Perell. She's all over YouTube. You could probably hear her TED Talk or whatever. Highly suggest it. Really quickly, basically what it's about is novelty. So before I get into that, what I want to do is give you how to save a relationship. So I've been in my marriage now for 26 years, and what makes my marriage work is what makes my business work and all my other relationships work. And that is every day. I don't just rely on the fact that 26 years ago I said a promise. I rely on the fact that every morning I promise to myself that I'm still married. And that's a renewal of a commitment, right? Just like you renew your commitments to market, I renew my commitments to do this podcast, this walk every day. So that's the big thing. The other thing is if you want to know how, ladies, you want to know how to keep your guy happy. The first one I won't say. There's three we're real simple. 3 real easy ways. The first one is not fit for this G-rated show, but you can guess what it is. The other two is adulation and food. So pretty damn simple, right? For women, it sounds simple, but much more complicated. So for women, keep a woman happy, you need to lead the woman emotionally. And that could be different. So we like little check boxes, right, as men. Check off the box, okay. But it doesn't work like that. And the reason it doesn't work like that is because there's 28 to 31 days in a month, and they're different on every single day of that month. And so here's another thing. We get into relationships, we get into marriage for safety and consistency, correct? But that's the number one reason that people leave relationships. It's too much commitment and consistency. What in the hell's wrong with us? So the way to move a person emotionally is to be novel, right? So what happens in a marriage or a dating situation, long-term dating situation? Oh, we have our favorite restaurants. We have our favorite places. And they're always the same. They always end up being the same, right? And that's cool until it's not. Until 26 years later, nothing's different, right? It's the same. So it is healthy to find new rituals, new places, new things, new ways of talking, new ways of thinking, always upgrading. That's how at least I do it. Now, the hell does this have to do with business? Why it has to do with business is because the marketplace is very much like a woman and a man. So we want to be able to demonstrate novelty to our marketplace. What's different? We want that consistent, right? Our clients want consistency and safety by working with us. But they also want novelty, right? That shiny object, right? And it kind of sucks because it means we got to be on our toes as business people. But it is what it is, right? And the good news in my sector, in the technology sector, I've been gaming Google for 25 years, and Google's always changing. Now with AI and Chat GPT, I mean, time is compressing. It's a beautiful thing. So there's lots and lots to talk about, lots and lots to be out in front of. But if you want to know your market, understand that that's a dichotomy. That's the conflict in humanity, is that we seek safety and commitment, or consistency, and at the same time we want that shiny object, right? That hot gal walking by with all those legs is moving guys' eyeballs, and that handsome dude is doing the same thing to the gals. What are you going to do to fix that? You got to have novelty while exuding the same time that you have the consistency. And just so think about it. We're wired to protect ourselves from that lion jumping out of those bushes right there, right? If all of a sudden I'm talking, walking along, and a lion jumps out, something on my periphery is going to make me drop this phone and run. I'm not going to attack him, I'm going to run, right? So we got that fight or flight thing. It's wired into us, and that's the novel thing. So remember that, guys. Anyway, Coach Tim out.